Ever wondered how a seemingly harmless business decision could transform into a global controversy? It's a question that encapsulates the concept of ethical dilemmas in business. These are complex situations where the line between right and wrong is blurred, and the stakes can be incredibly high. Mismanaging these situations can lead to dire consequences, tarnishing reputations, affecting bottom lines, and even causing loss of life. One such instance is the ethical controversy that surrounded the multinational company Nestle. Nestle, a global giant in the packaged food industry established in 1905, found itself in the middle of an ethical storm. Let's take a step back and look at Nestle as a company first. Nestle, a Swiss multinational company, has been around for over a century. Its products, ranging from baby food, bottled water, coffee to dairy products, are consumed worldwide. The company's reach is truly global, with operations in over 187 countries. However, with such a massive global presence comes an equally significant responsibility, and it was here in their distribution of baby formula in developing countries, particularly in Africa, that Nestle faced a severe controversy. In the late 20th century, Nestle decided to market and sell its baby formula in Africa, a decision that in itself may not seem unethical. After all, infant formula is a legitimate product that serves a real need. However, the problem arose in how Nestle went about it. Nestle, it seems, did not adequately consider the socio-economic conditions of its target market. Many African women, especially in rural areas, had low literacy levels and could not read or understand the labels on the products. As a result, they were unaware of the proper preparation methods and the need for clean water for mixing the formula. To make matters worse, the advertising and promotion campaigns for the baby formula were misleading. They depicted the formula as being superior to breastfeeding, without adequately highlighting the risks and precautions associated with its use. This marketing strategy was heavily criticized. Critics argued that it exploited the lack of education and the vulnerable conditions of the African women, leading them to believe that the formula was a safer and more nutritious alternative to breastfeeding. Their advertising strategies, or the lack thereof, ultimately led to a tragic outcome. The outcome of this mismanaged ethical dilemma shook the world. This is not merely a phrase, but a stark reality that unfolded as a consequence of Nestle's actions. The repercussions were severe and heartrending, touching the most vulnerable section of our society: innocent children. Hundreds of them in developing countries, particularly in Africa, lost their lives due to food deficiency. A deficiency that was an outcome of a food company's ill-conceived promotional campaigns. The baby formula, which was intended to be a source of nourishment, became a harbinger of death. This was not due to any fault in the product itself, but because of a lack of understanding about its correct usage. The mothers whom Nestle targeted with their product were unable to comprehend the instructions on the product labels due to their low education levels. This oversight on Nestle's part led to improper use of the baby food and consequentially to an avoidable tragedy. The world didn't stand by silently as this disaster unfolded. There was an uproar, and Nestle itself at the receiving end of severe backlash. The company was criticized globally for its irresponsible actions. People were appalled at the lack of cultural sensitivity and social responsibility. Nestle, a global packaged food giant, had grossly underestimated the impact of overlooking crucial socioeconomic factors in its marketing strategy. This incident highlighted that a company's actions have far-reaching consequences, often beyond its immediate business interests. It's not just about the bottom line, it's about the impact on the communities in which these companies operate. It was a reminder that businesses are not just economic entities, but social entities too, and they need to act with a sense of responsibility towards the societies they serve. Despite the controversy, Nestle took steps to rectify their mistakes. In the face of mounting backlash, Nestle sought to make amends through the launch of their best project. The initiative was a bold attempt to improve communication and service delivery, particularly in the regions most affected by the baby formula debacle. They sought to bridge the gap in understanding and ensure that their product information was accessible and comprehensible to all customers, irrespective of their educational background. However, like any ambitious endeavor, the best project faced its fair share of challenges. Resistance to change, especially among local communities, proved to be a formidable obstacle. Furthermore, the lack of technical skills within these regions also posed a significant hurdle. Nestle pressed on, driven by a commitment to correct the wrongs of the past, and though the road was rocky, the best project did bear fruit. It served as a catalyst for Nestle to improve the interchange of information and enhance global connectivity. The initiative sparked a broader conversation within the company about the importance of clear communication and understanding the diverse needs of their global consumer base. However, the best project was not without its costs. The initiative's failure set Nestle back by a staggering $210 million. Yet this financial setback served as a stark reminder of the price of negligence and the dire consequences of cultural insensitivity. Although the project's failure cost $209 million, it served as a stark reminder of the need for cultural sensitivity and social responsibility in business. In the end, Nestle's ethical crisis served as a valuable lesson not just for the company but for corporations worldwide. It underscored the importance of ethical management practices, particularly in the international business arena. The story of Nestle is a call to action for businesses everywhere to uphold cultural sensitivity and social responsibility, because the cost of ignorance can be far greater than any financial loss. So what can we learn from Nestle's ethical dilemma? Quite a lot, actually. This highlights the critical importance of ethical management in business, but it's not just about doing what's right, it's also about understanding and respecting the cultural context in which we operate. This is where cultural sensitivity and social responsibility come into play. Remember, every decision in business carries the potential to impact lives, societies, and the world at large. Choose wisely.
For more video like this, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.